furniture to the village office. I know this has been an open subject for some time now. What we have in there, again, like I said with the chairs, is a liability. On several occasions, when Falco's down here trying to go over things, and it's very aggravating to walk into the office and see where there's a circle of papers, two sides on the floor, both desks. Those desks are not big enough to do the work the way it needs to be done. Also liability, the one by Julie's desk is falling apart. Well, you're gonna get hurt. Now, we've got the figures that we went over once before. I also have a comparison to Nebraska total office. And what it is the difference being, as far as the cost, yes, is what we were looking at is considerably more money. However, the ones from total office is all particle board. That's part of what we have in there, and they cannot take the wear and tear of the use that we do. So, and going over this list, and I know that it was up there, it was up to like $6,000. Going over the list, I crossed off, and we've discussed this as far as the table and conference, glass top table for conference room and chairs. Several things we crossed off. So what we're looking at is hopefully to buy the 2 desks and the 4 multi-function filing cabinets. Filing cabinets are $300 a piece for a total of $1,200. The 2 desks, $1,500 a piece for a total of $3,000. Now, I know that it's been said that we don't need this furniture, and this furniture wasn't approved, blah, 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 blah. Well, that furniture that we have in there right now, and these chairs, was never approved. They were purchased by the office staff with village money, so I don't see what the issue there is. It's something that is needed. And again, with what we have is falling apart. Yes, Linda?
We have this wish list that everybody, all the department heads.
Right.
Why aren't they filling out a wish list and putting it on in the budget?
They will. They will.
In what order?
That's for the new budget year. This is something entirely different. This is something that we've been looking at now for quite some time. There is a difference.
Why can't they fix what
and the money is available? Pardon me?
Why can't they fix what they have? I mean, if something's loose, you can hammer it, you can do that. They have also this room that they get. If this room's always been used before, I'm looking at the budget and I don't see where you guys are coming from. Because, okay, just looking at the budget that we just had presented tonight, which was hard to look over. Okay, your electric department's at 108.89%, and we have another month or 2 to go. Your utilities is at 103.41. Your capital outlay for your the office is 750%. We're going over 750%, 938%. Where's it all going to add up? And we have a $250,000 project that we're going to have to do with the lagoon. I want to know where all this money's coming from.
As far as the lagoon project, we don't know anything about that yet.
We can't sit and wait because I guarantee.
Jim, you're the other part of the finance committee.
Could I finish what I was going to say?
Go ahead, finish, Deb.
We keep saying, well, they haven't told us anything yet. They haven't told us anything yet. That is one serious position with your lagoon that the state could come in anytime and give you, say, 5 days to fix it.
We're working with the engineering firm.
Well, yes, but listen, they can come in, if it's not fixed, they can fine you a huge amount every day that you are not in compliance. And it's just like we're sitting and waiting, and what are we gonna do? Wait till the state comes in and the engineer? We've got to work on this problem. We can't, it's not gonna go away. It's $250,000.
We've been operating on two ponds out there for 14 years now.
But it's not legal.
And the state is well aware of it. The state is well aware of it. We have been in contact with them. The engineering firm has been in contact with them. The engineering firm is coming in and it's further on down the agenda there to be discussed. So Jim, would you please fill us in on the
state did an inspection of the lagoon already this spring, so they know what's going on. You keep saying about the $250,000. The $250,000 is not gonna come out of taxes. It's gonna come out of user fees. So it's gonna be based on user fees. It's not gonna affect the tax rate.
So how are we gonna make this budget work when we're already 2 departments over 100% and we still have months to go? And your other ones are close to the deal. You can't keep moving your money around and keep spending. I really think this furniture needs to be put on a wish list like everybody else's. See what you can do to repair those. It's always been good enough. I don't know why. Yes, they've been moved several times, and maybe that's hard on it when you're moving them around. We've got things to use. What's upstairs? Is there anything upstairs we can use? We need to look after these funds, and I really think.
The main reason the electrical fund's over budget is because of the new power line. And if I remember right, you was the one that protested, saying that we gotta get a bill, because I don't wanna be in a lawsuit if we can't provide power to these people.
If you remember right when that thing came up, no, I didn't, because I voted against it, because I told you we didn't have all the facts on that build-up project. Because what we did is we built up for 2 businesses outside, we didn't upgrade in town.
It has upgraded, we're ready as far as the upgrade to the town.
And it doesn't matter, it's spent. I don't care what cost it, it's spent. We can't get that back, it's spent. We're not allowed to put more money in our budget until next year and we start with a new budget. We can't just come up with money, and if you look at a lot of these, this is scary in my book. You can't keep going over and over and over and think you're gonna come out in the end.
Sounds like the sky's falling.
Okay, we have an item on the agenda. Do I have a motion?
Like this. We could take $500 off of that, and he would still come and put it in.
Run that by me. Yeah.
He would take $500 off of that bid. And he will still come and put it in. But if it goes any farther than that, he won't put it up.
Okay.
And he's had experience putting it together. So.
No, that's figuring the desk and the filing cabinets
Yes.
and the assembly.
Is $1,000 and 1,500 desks each really feasible for this office? I think that's pretty extreme.
Well, and going around a few other offices, I don't know that it's extreme. But anyway, $4,200, take off $500.
I have a comment back here. Can you explain to me how such high-priced furniture is necessary when we have other things that we need to look into?
Well, like I said.
Explain the necessity of it. Why?
Pardon me?
Explain the necessity of such high-priced furniture.
Well, it could be a heck of a necessity if someone ends up getting hurt in that office.
So if the chair's out of order, take one of these metal chairs in there until you can get a $150 chair from Walmart to get you by, until the next budget comes in.
And you would sit in that for 8 hours a day.
A lot of people
A
do.
lot of people do.
A lot of people sit in
You do
$80
what you
chairs
have
all
to
day.
do when you don't have the money.
Well, and look at our
It's
roads.
pension you
If we
save.
have money, maybe we should work on our roads and get
We'll
those taken
we'll
care
get
of.
to the roads. We'll get to the roads.
Are you explaining the necessity still?
You didn't
Sorry.
explain it.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the answer.
What was the question again?
Explain the necessity of such high-priced furniture.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Which kind of goes back to your question. How many things have been lost in this office? I can count many things just in the police department that have been lost. Due to unorganized things in here. Maybe better furniture would help it be more organized. Maybe things would get better.
Be more productive.
There's a difference
Would be way
between better furniture and high-priced
You really
furniture.
want somebody to sit in a
Way
metal
more.
chair all day long?
Until they can get a chair
Are
from
you
Walmart,
kidding me?
whatever
There's
they have
no
to
way.
do.
There's absolutely no way.
Whatever they have to do.
And I guess I think we're just losing control as a board because it's just like everything's going
I still
through.
don't got mine.
And people are just saying, well, you wouldn't do this, you wouldn't do this. Some people value their jobs and appreciate their jobs, and sometimes we need to do that. Instead of worrying what we need to get new next.
Yeah, but at the last meeting, you was awful interested in buying the library and the new file system. He's on the other side of the
That's
fence.
necessary.
You know, it's necessary
All right,
because
all right.
you already
Necessity
bought
to
it
the
from the
library.
village office.
Just as
All right,
the power
we're not
planner is a
on,
necessity
we're not on the
in
library,
this
Deb,
office.
we're not on
He
the
brought it
library.
up himself.
Yeah, he did, he brought it up. I'm
telling-
just explaining to
And I
him
realize
that
that,
the library
and
software
we
is
are
just
on an
as
agenda
essential
item.
as power management is in this office. It's just as essential.
I'm not saying it isn't. Now,
Well, he is
calm down.
saying that it isn't.
He's no longer saying anything, we're gonna stick with the agenda. Okay, I'm at $3,700 for the 2 desks and 4 filing cabinets. I'll make a motion that we go with the purchase of these and have them brought in and installed. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
A motion and a second, is there any further discussion?
Is there any way we can push it over the next budget year or not?
Pardon me?
Would James let us pay it next budget year or that would be this year?
I have to call him and ask him.
Ron, is there a chance of that?
I don't know if that ever still happens. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but that doesn't mean.
To that, and that's my concern too, whether they'll even have them.
Are they one of a kind desks? Is that why they're so expensive?
Pardon me?
Well, they're actually a lot more than that, they're used.
All right, I have a motion, a second. Call roll.
Booth,
Aye.
Keegan,
Aye.
Baldwin,
Aye.
Wierenski,
Name.
Thank you.